Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to start new chapter or new lesson, that is lesson number 6, circle. You know about the circle. Circle is nothing but the figure or a object. It's made up of a group of points which are equidistant from the central point. Circle is made up of group of points which are equidistant from the central point is called circle, or in short any object which is round in figure is called circle. Okay, so let's discuss the some of the basic concept, basic properties related to the circle. Okay, a segment draw from center to the circumference of a circle is called its radius, and the segment which intersects circle at 2 points is called diameter. The segment which intersects circle at 2 points and passing from the center is called diameter, and the half of diameter is its radius. You are familiar with the radius and diameter. Now the chord is nothing but the segment which intersects a circle at 2 points. So like that, diameter is also a chord of a circle. Diameter also intersects circle at 2 points, so that's why diameter is also a chord of a circle. Diameter is called biggest chord of the circle. Next is tangent. Tangent is a segment or a line which touches circle at one point is called its tangent. Tangent is nothing but a line which touches circle at one point is tangent. Now the secant is a line which intersects circle at 2 points is called its secant. Secant is a line which intersects circle at 2 points. Length of the boundary of the circle is called its perimeter. Here in this figure, the black color circumference is a black color line, that means the perimeter or a boundary. Black color boundary of a circle is nothing but its perimeter of a circle. In other words, is also called as a circumference of a circle. Okay, and the part of the circumference of a circle, it's indicated by yellow color, is nothing but the arc of the circle. Okay, so radius, here the radius is a segment from center to the circumference of a circle. Diameter is a segment which passes from the center and intersects circle at 2 points, and the chord is a segment which intersects circle at 2 points. So that's why diameter is also a chord of a circle. And the secant is a line which intersects circle at 2 points. Tangent is a line which intersects circle at 1 point. Okay. Next is area. Area is nothing but the space occupied by the circle. The space which is occupied by the circle is called its area. See here the color part, in interior color part of the circle, it's its area. Now to find the area of circle, we are using the formula. Area of circle is pi r square, that means pi into radius square. To find the circumference, that means the length of the boundary of a circle, we are using the formula of 2 pi r, that means 2 pi into radius. And diameter is the twice of radius. And the number of vertices, circle do not have any vertices and any edges. Okay. Observe the parts of the circle shown in this figure. Radius, sector of a circle, the parts of the area of a circle, that means interior part of a circle is called its sector, segment, and the arc, tangent, chord, circumference and diameter. Observe this figure and observe all the parts. Next is types of circle. See here, the two circles are just touches each other. They are not intersected each other, just they touches each other. First figure shows two circle touches each other internally, and the second figure shows two circle touches each other externally. So such type of circles are called touching circle. They are not intersected each other, they do not cross each other, they are touches each other. So touching circle are of two types: internally touching circles and externally touching circles. When two circles internally touches each other, then they are called internally touching circles. When two circles externally touches each other, that means touching each other externally, then that type of circles are called externally touching circle. Observe the figure here. The first figure is the internally touching circles and the second figure is externally touching circle. Next is concentric circles. So number of circles draw by taking same center. That means the circles which have same centers are called concentric circle. See here the number of circle, but all the circles the center is same. So such type of circles whose center is same, that means the number of circles draw by taking the same centers. So such types of circles are called concentric circles. That means the circles with same center. Okay. Next is intersecting circles. When two circles or three circles which are crosses each other, that means cuts each other, such types of circles are called intersecting circle. See here the color part shows this part is intersected by the two circles, so such type of circles are called intersecting circles. Okay, this figure is also the example of intersecting circles. Here three circles are intersected each other, so these are the intersecting circles. Next is congruent circles. Circles with same radius, that means the circles 2, 3, 4, 5, many circles with same radius are called congruent circles. So if circle have same radius, so such type of circles are called congruent circle. See in this figure, radius of both the circle is 5. So that's why such type of circle called congruent circles. Let's start practice set 6.1. Practice set 6.1 is based on the theorem, the perpendicular draw from center to the chord bisect the chord. That means if you draw the perpendicular from center to the chord, then it divides the chord in two equal parts. This is an important theorem. Whole exercise 6.1 is based on this theorem. The perpendicular draw from center to the chord bisect the chord. That means if you draw the perpendicular from center to the chord, then it divides the chord into equal parts. See in this figure, in first figure AB is the chord and RM is the perpendicular draw from center to the chord. So as per the theorem, if the perpendicular draw from center to the chord bisect the chord, so therefore AM is equal to BM. Similarly, in second figure, CN is the chord and SN is the perpendicular draw from center to the chord. So perpendicular draw from center to the chord divide the chord in equal parts. So that's why as per the theorem CN is equal to DN. Let's move to the practice set 6.1. Question number 1. Question number 1 is distance of chord AB from the center of a circle is 8 cm. Length of the chord AB is 12 cm. Find the diameter of a circle. So first of all, as per the instruction, draw the figure. In a circle, AB is the chord. So see in this figure, AB is the chord and the distance of chord from center. The distance of chord from the center is indicated by OC. OC is 8 cm and you have to find the length of a chord is 12 cm. So therefore AB is 12 cm and we have to find the diameter of a circle. To find the diameter of a circle, first of all find the radius of a circle, and double of radius, that means twice of radius, is nothing but the diameter of circle. So let's start the solution. To solve this type of question, it's necessary to draw the figure because whole solution is based on the figure. So let's start your solution as per the figure. Let the center of a circle is O, then AB, that means the chord AB is 12 cm. To find the radius of a circle, we need AC. AC is nothing but the half of AB. So AC is 6 cm. Now DC is perpendicular on AB. As per the theorem, the perpendicular draw from center to the chord bisect the chord. So therefore AC is 6 cm. And OC is perpendicular to OB. We know that the perpendicular draw from center to the circle to the chord bisect the chord. So AC is 6 cm. Now to find the radius of a circle, we are using the triangle OCA. So in triangle OCA, angle OCA is 90 degrees. So you can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, OC square plus AC square is equal to AO square. That means hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. Or in other way, you can say that the sum of the sides of square is equal to hypotenuse square. Now substitute the value. OC is 8, so 8 square, plus AC is 6, so AC 6 square is equal to OA square is nothing but the radius. Okay. So 8 square is 64 and 6 square is 36. 64 plus 36 is 100. So AO square is 100. So AO is square root of 100 is 10 centimeter. So thus AO we get 10 centimeter. AO is nothing but the radius of a circle. So radius is 6 centimeter. So therefore diameter is twice of radius. So 2 multiplied by 10, 20 centimeter. So here in this question, the diameter of the given circle is 20 centimeter. Okay. Now move to the next question, that is question number 2. Diameter of a circle is 26 centimeter. In this circle the diameter is 26 centimeter and the length of the chord of a circle is 24 centimeter. Then you have to find the distance of chord from the center. Okay. All the question of this practice set are same, that means the solution are same. Just the name of chord and name of the radius and name of the center perpendicular draw from center to chord is going to change. You have to solve all the question in similar way. So in this question, draw the figure as per the instruction. So chord of the circle is 24 centimeter. So here chord is AB 24 centimeter. And the distance of chord from center, that is OD, that we have to find, and the diameter AC is 26 centimeter. To find OD we have to use triangle ODC. Okay, so let's start the solution. In this question, diameter is given to you 26 centimeter. Diameter is nothing but the AC. AC is 26 centimeter and the chord is 24 centimeter. Here the chord is AB 24 centimeter. You know that the perpendicular draw from center to the chord bisect the chord. That means OD is perpendicular to OB and AD is equal to BD. So AO is equal to OC, radius of the same circle. So now in triangle ODA by Pythagoras theorem, apply Pythagoras theorem here. OD square plus AD square is equal to OA square. Now substitute the value of AD. AD value is 12. So OD square plus 12 square. OA value is 13 because the diameter is 26. So radius is 13. So 13 square. So next step is OD square 12 square is 144 equal to 13 square is 169. So OD square is 169 minus 144 is 25. So OD square is 25. So therefore OD is 5 centimeters. Square root of 25 is 5. Thus the distance of the chord from the center is 5 centimeter. So the answer is the distance of the chord from center is 5 centimeter. Okay. Move to the next question. Question number 3. Question number 3 is radius of a circle is 34 centimeter and the distance of chord from center is 30 centimeter. Then you have to find the length of the chord. Here the radius is indicated in the figure by OA. So radius OA is 34 centimeter and the distance of chord from center is indicated by OC. So OC is 30 centimeter and we have to find the length of the chord. Chord here in this figure the AB. You have to find the length of the chord AB. So let's start the solution. Here radius is represented by OA, so radius is 34 centimeter. That means OA is 34 centimeter. The distance of chord from center is represented by OC. OC is 30 centimeter, and we have to find the length of the chord. To find the length of the chord, first we have to find AC. Then twice of AC is AB. So let's start the solution. Let the chord AB here in the diagram, chord is AB. O is the center of a circle. The perpendicular draw from center to the chord bisect the chord. So in triangle OCA again apply the Pythagoras theorem. So as per the Pythagoras theorem, OC square plus AC square is equal to OA square. Now substitute the values. OC value is 30. So 30 square plus AC square is equal to 34 square. 30 square is 900 plus AC square is equal to 34 square is 1156. So subtract 1156 with 900, then we get AC square is equal to 256. Now square root of 256 is 16. So AC is 16. Now the length of the chord AB is nothing but twice of AC. So twice of 16 is 32 centimeter. So the length of chord AB of this circle is 32 centimeter. Next question, question number 4. Question number 4 is Radius of a circle with center O is 41 centimeter. Here in this question, radius is 41 centimeter and the length of the chord PQ is 80 centimeter. Then find the distance of the chord from center. So as per the question, the given here is radius, that means OP is 41 centimeter. OR we have to find the distance of chord from center. Chord PQ is given to 80 centimeter, so PR is half of PQ, that means 40 centimeter. Again in this triangle, that means ORP, we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem to find OR. Okay. So here in triangle OPR, OR is perpendicular to PQ by theorem. Thus perpendicular draw from center to the chord, bisect the chord, and PR is half of PQ, that means PR is 40 centimeter. Now in triangle ORP by Pythagoras theorem, one side square plus second side square is equal to hypotenuse square, or you can write hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. So OR square plus PR square is equal to OP square. OP is nothing but the radius. Now substitute the values. OR square we have to find. PR square value is 40, so 40 square is equal to OP value is 41 square. Next step, OR square plus 40 square is 1600 and 41 square 1681. Next step, OR square is 1681 minus 1600. Then we get OR square is equal to 81. After subtractions, 1681 minus 1600 is 81. So OR square is 81. Then OR is nothing but 9 unit. The unit of this question is unit, so that's why you have to write answers in terms of unit. So therefore the final answer, the distance of chord PQ from center is 9 unit. Okay. In this practice set only you have to solve these 4 questions only. Okay. Remaining questions are omit. Okay. Inshallah in next lecture we will start practice set 6.2. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Jazakallahu khair.